Greetings and welcome to the October rendition of Where in the World is the Tonsk Report. Remember, the first person to correctly identify my location, the theme of the Tonsk Report, and my special message wins the prize. So since Alexis, my stepdaughter, went off to the University of Utah to go to college, I've been sending her a daily text message of some awesome quote or inspirational message, so on. So I'm just going to read you some of the ones I've been sending her. Once in a while, you can get shown the light in the strangest of places when you look at it right. By Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter. Live deeply and suck out the marrow of life. Henry David Thoreau. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. Set the gear shift for the high gear of your soul. You've got to run like an antelope, out of control. Trey Anastasio. Be prepared. Robert Baden-Powell. Whatever you do, take care of your shoes. Trey Anastasio, Scott Herman, and Tom Marshall. Be well and do good deeds. Parent well and love all breeds. Tony Doan. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John. Woe, what I want to know is, are you kind? Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter. Do a good turn daily. Robert Baden-Powell. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Luke. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Moses. Let there be light, and there was light. Moses. I had a dream, a crazy dream. Anything I wanted to know, any place I needed to go. Hear my song, people, don't you listen now. Sing along. You don't know what you're missing now. Any little song that you know, everything that's small has to grow. Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. All I know is something like a bird within her sang. All I know, she sang a little while and then flew on. Tell me all that you know, and I'll show you snow and rain. Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. The sun will shine in my back door someday. The March winds will blow all my troubles away. Blind Lemon Jefferson. Wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirit. Edward Abbey. Adventure is worthwhile. Aesop. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Henry David Thoreau. Be true to your work, your word, and your friend. Henry David Thoreau. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Sometimes dreams are wiser than waking. Black Elk. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Aristotle. Never let your sense of morals get in the way of doing what's right. Isaac Asimov. Goodness is easier to recognize than to define. W. H. Auden. There is nothing like staying at home for real comfort. Jane Austen. Civilization wrecks the planet from seafloor to stratosphere. Richard Bach. Ask yourself the secret of your success. Listen to your answer and practice it. Richard Bach. If you make listening and observation your occupation, you will gain much more than you can by talk. Robert Baden-Powell. The most worthwhile thing is to try to put happiness into the lives of others. Robert Baden-Powell. Always be a little kinder than necessary. J.M. Barrie. Every time a child says, "I don't believe in fairies," there is a fairy somewhere that falls down dead. J.M. Barrie. If you cannot teach me to fly, teach me to sing. J.M. Barrie. How delightful to find a friend in everyone. Joseph Brodsky. And last, immortality is a byproduct of good work. Mel Brooks. So you've heard some of the quotes I've been sending to my stepdaughter for the past couple months. And so the special message is, several of them were from Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter. Jerry Garcia is the guitar player, of course, for the Grateful Dead, and Robert Hunter is the lyricist, or one of the lyricists for the Grateful Dead. Thanks, good luck, see you next month.